Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today we are at Taman Agroteknologi Mardi, an agrotourism park managed by the Malaysian Agricultural Research and Development Institute. This park focuses on agricultural research, technology development, and promoting modern farming practice. It showcases various crops, agricultural innovations, and biodiversity, making it a suitable place to learn about sustainable agriculture and ecosystem interactions. Through this visit, our objectives are to identify the diversity and community structure of flora and fauna in the highland ecosystem, as well as to study the interactions between the animalia and plantae kingdoms. Now, let's begin our journey and discover the unique biodiversity of Taman Agroteknologi Mardi.
Blessed with cool temperatures, Tanah Rata is home to an agriculture marvel called Taman Agroteknologi Mardi, Cameron Islands. Covering an area exceeding 40 hectares, the park is like an open-air museum exhibiting an amazing variety of cool weather plants. This is a site of stunning visuals and practical uses. We start our tour amidst a sea of flowers, a myriad of vibrant red roses that will dazzle your senses, along with enormous delicate hydrangeas and tall petunias. We take a second look at the flowers and the environment becomes savory. Amidst the flowers, there are aromatic wooden herbs thriving in this cool weather environment, such as thyme fields and rosemary trees with a hint of the Mediterranean in the Highlands. Close by, you could see the whimsical touch-me-not flower. Just lightly touch its tender green foliage and it will close immediately, like it's hiding away. That is one way that this living plant kingdom shows us how alive they can be. Once through the flowers, the divided city moves on to the intriguing fruit orchards at the Mardi. Thanks to the special cold climate of the mountains, the station grows some more temperate foods that are not usually cultivated in the mainland Malaysia. At the station, you can see apple trees where the delicious fruits grow perfectly on the branches, which would be unthinkable in such hot tropical weather. The more you discover here, the more interesting shapes you will encounter. Suspended from overhead frameworks, there are large bottle gourds which come in unusual hourglass shapes. This creates an amazing canopy and shows what amazing forms can exist in nature. From innovative greenhouses where strawberries are grown to these old-style climate gourds, everything here tells a story about plants. From pleasant scent of roses to the pungent aroma of thyme and the amazing sight of bottle gourds and apples, Taman Agrotechnology Mardi is indeed a festival of plants. It shows just how beautiful our planet can blossom if nature and innovation cooperate.
Here, there are also lots of fauna that contribute to the park's biodiversity. We first saw goats grazing peacefully. As herbivores, goats feed on plants and play an important role in maintaining vegetation. Next, we observe deer, which are also herbivorous mammals. They are gentle animals that contribute to the diversity of wildlife found in the park. As we continued our tour, we noticed beautiful butterflies flying among the flowers. Butterflies are important pollinators that help flowering plants reproduce by transferring pollen from one flower to another. We also saw bees visiting the flowers. Like butterflies, bees are essential pollinators and play a major role in supporting plant growth and maintaining healthy ecosystem. We even found caterpillars. They are the young form of butterflies and will grow into adult butterflies. Nearby, we also observed duck coop around the park. The rabbit enclosure was home to many rabbits, which are herbivorous mammals known for feeding on grasses and other vegetation. They are important part of the park's educational and conservation displays. As we walk around, we also noticed several cats roaming freely throughout the park. There were also several koi ponds where colorful koi fish swarm gracefully in the water. Besides adding beauty to the landscape, fish play an important role in maintaining the balance of aquatic ecosystem.
Moving on, now I will be explaining about the community structure observed in this area. A community structure refers to the different species of plants and animals living together and interacting within the same habitat. Based on our observation, the dominant vegetation here consists of trees, shrubs, and grasses. The trees are the tallest plants and form the upper layer or canopy of the community. They provide shade, shelter, nesting sites, and food for many organisms. The shrubs grow beneath the trees and create the middle layer of vegetation. They increase plant diversity and offer additional habitat for protection for small animals and insects. Meanwhile, grasses cover most of the ground surface. They help to reduce soil erosion, retain moisture, and serve as a food source for various herbivores and insects. The most commonly observed fauna in this community were bees. Bees were seen visiting the flowering plants to collect nectar and pollen. During this process, they transfer pollen from one flower to another, allowing pollination process to occur. This is essential for plant reproduction and helps to maintain the diversity of plant species in the ecosystem. The interaction between the vegetation and bees demonstrates the importance of community structure. The plants provide food and habitat for the bees, while the bees support the plants back by carrying out pollination. This mutual relationship contributes to a healthy, balanced, and sustainable ecosystem. And in conclusion, this community is dominated by trees, shrubs, and grasses, with bees as the most commonly observed fauna. Together, these organisms interact and maintain ecosystem stability and biodiversity.
Next up, let's explore the incredible interconnected world of plant and animal interactions. Sunflowers do more than just follow the sun. They serve as a vital pit stop for hardworking pollinators. Bees rely heavily on these bright blooms for nectar and pollens. In return, these tiny insects help fertilize the flower, ensuring the next generation of plants can grow. It's a perfect cooperative partnership. Every garden is a bustling ecosystem. From large sunflowers to these colorful group amaranths, every flower plays a role in sustaining local wildlife. But it's not just about the flowers. Plants also provide a crucial food source and habitats for insects during their early life cycles, like these hungry caterpillars preparing for their transformations. Whether providing sweet fruit or rich nectar, nature always finds a way to keep life moving forward.
Nestled in the Titi Wangsa range of Pahang, the Cameron Highlands are a crown jewel of Malaysia. But beyond the famous tea stub and cool breeze lie a vital ecosystem we can afford to lose. These mountains are home to Asian cloud forests, like the legendary mossy forest, acting as a giant natural sponge that capture moisture from the clouds, feeding the river that supply fresh water to millions downstream. This cool climate creates a unique biodiversity hotspot harboring rare flora found nowhere else in the peninsula, while supporting the agriculture herd that feed the nation. Yet, this paradise is fragile. Unsustainable development, deforestation, and rising temperature threaten to disrupt its delicate balance, leading to landslide and habitat loss. Protecting Cameron Highlands isn't just about preserving a tourist destination, it's about safeguarding Malaysia's natural heritage. Let's keep our highland green.
In conclusion, our visit to Taman Agroteknologi Mardi has allowed us to understand the diversity of flora and fauna found in the highland ecosystem, as well as the community structure within this environment. We also learned about the important interactions between plants and animals that help maintain ecosystem balance. Through this experience, we can appreciate the importance of conserving highland ecosystem and the role of sustainable agricultural practice in protecting biodiversity. Thank you for joining us on this journey.